Guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? I am doing pretty well. I had a wonderful Mother's Day. I have my kitty cat. She's sitting right here on the desk with me. She's so sweet. I love her so much. She's licking me. She's the sweetest little kitty. She scratches me a lot. I have a lot of scratches. I don't know if y'all can see them. I held her down and cut her nails. Oh my gosh, you guys. That was horrific. She loves to, like, grab at you, she plays a lot, and when she does, her nails are so long, she can just barely flick you like that, and I mean, she just scratches the heck out of me, and she likes to when I'm walking by, she'll try to grab my ankle, and then my ankle's all bleeding. So she had scratched me twice one evening a couple nights ago, and I said, "I'm gonna cut her nails. That's it." So I put a towel down and I wrapped her in a towel, and I was sitting on my bathtub. I've got this big garden tub, and I took each paw out. I'm sitting her on my lap like this, sitting her up against my body, and I told my husband, "Cut her nails." So he got the clippers real quick. Oh my God, this cat screamed bloody murder. I mean, bloody murder. I'm surprised everybody didn't come running that was in the house. She actually screamed, and he cut like three on each paw, but it was the ones that were, right there. That he did it so quick too, really, really fast. I let her go. She was not happy with us. She got over it though. She got over it and came on our bed. It was right before we were going to go to sleep. I did it, and now she's been, doing what she always does, pat at me, and I haven't gotten scratched. So it wasn't really her fault that her nails were so long. You're supposed to bite your nails, girl, and trim them, but she doesn't do that. She sharpens them all the time. I've got her those things that you sharpen your nails on. She's got on her tree. She has a cat tree, and I got one of those little cardboard things you can, do your nails on. But she prefers the carpet. I have a Iranian carpet in the front, and she likes to just get into that. I try to make her not do that, but she likes to do it. Anyway, she's fine. She's good. For Mother's Day, my daughter brought um, margarita mix. It's margarita. I think it's a wine margarita because she got it from Costco. It's a Kirkland brand. Have you ever had that? She brought a lime and a strawberry one. I don't know how many bottles she had of that, but everybody was drunk. Everybody got drunk for Mother's Day. Everybody did. And it was fun. It was also my ex son in law's birthday. And we all had a fantastic time. We giggled, laughed. I had already cooked food and everything. So we had a fantastic time. It was so much fun. It was good. So everybody, was feeling good and no pressure. I had paper plates, so it was no big deal. Everybody threw away their plates and there was just a little bit of cleanup. This kitty's pushing my camera. Anyway, so hope you guys had a happy and blessed um, Mother's Day. All right. Okay, so a lot of people have asked me if I would take a look at the Johnny Depp trial. I know there's a lot more things that are serious going on in our world, but sometimes we, can do things that are a little more lighthearted. Of course, this is super serious for him because it's his career. Boy, they are really putting their dirty laundry out there, aren't they? Now, I've seen a little bit of his testimony, and then I've seen a little bit of hers here and there. But she went on for days and days and days, and there's no way, I don't know how you could even watch all of that. She testified for hours and hours and hours and hours. I don't know how, and they haven't even put anybody else, she's the only one that's testifying. Well, they had her therapist, I think, the one that, did her test on, evaluated her. But I've basically just seen things that were news clips and stuff, because it's a lot to watch. I don't have that much time, y'all. So I'm just asking Spirit and try to get a little information to see what's going on. And I'm going to tell you what I see and what I'm being shown. Okay. So I'm asking Spirit, the first thing is, is Amber Heard, is she lying about what happened between her and Johnny Depp? And what I'm being shown is that this is her point of view. This is from this is what, this is how she feels. And she really, really was madly in love with Johnny Depp. She really was. So she really did tell the truth about that for sure, because I see that she was madly in love with him. She really was. And when Johnny would give her the cold shoulder, I don't know, when I don't know, they're fighting or whatever, he would turn off. It's like he would just get quiet and turn off. He gave her the cold shoulder. She couldn't stand it. She could not stand to be ignored. She couldn't stand for him to withhold affection. Just y'all know how it feels when somebody gives you the cold shoulder, right? And like your husband won't speak to you or nothing. It's just like, let's just fight and get it over with, right? And that's what was happening. He would give her the cold shoulder. She would be like, let's just fight it out and get it over with, because she couldn't stand being ignored and just, not having him adore and love her. She had said something about that when Johnny's loving you, it's like the sun shining on you or something. I don't know. I heard something like that, but that's how she felt. And she just could not take it when, he gave her the cold shoulder. That's what I'm seeing. So a fight would be the result. And then, of course, when you fight, what do? You make up in the end, you come back together and you have good makeup sex, and they get into this bad dynamic of doing that. If we're, fighting, if he's ignoring me, let's just fight it out and then we'll get back together and he'll love me again and we'll, be back in the same place we were. So they got into this really bad dynamic of doing that. And one thing I'm being shown is, uh, I guess, this is something that happened a lot, that she would hit him. She would hit him, but he always tried to protect his face when they were fighting. There was a few times that she did, connect with his face, that she did hit him in the face, but most of the time he was very, very good at shielding his face. I guess if you're a movie star, that's important for you, but I see a shield on his face, that his face was protected. So that was a plus. Anyway, who wants to go around with a black eye, or who wants to go around with, something happened to your face and your friends and family have to see that your wife hit you? So he did a good job most of the time of protecting his face. That's what I'm being shown. So there was that incident that she told on the stand about headbutting. So I'm going to ask about that. So did he headbutt her? So he did restrain her. He testified that he held her and restrained her. He was trying to get her to calm down. That's true. It was such an overwhelming situation, and he could have done so many different things, but he chose to hold her like that. So, in that regard, he's partly responsible for what happened, because, he made that choice to hold her and restrain her. He could have walked away, he could have called a bodyguard, he could have done other things, but he decided to try to restrain her, physically restrain her. So, in that regard, headbutting occurred. So, I'm getting that he bears some responsibility for that headbutt. All right. Another thing that people have asked about is how did the poop get on his side of the bed? And they're calling her Amber Turd because, they're saying that she did it. Other people are saying, their Yorkshire Terrier could have came and pooped on his side of the bed or something. But she put the poop there. That's what I'm getting. She did put the poop there, and basically she was just shitting on him, basically. It's disgusting, yeah. But she did it. I'm being shown she did it. Okay, so there was another. I mean, she talked about a lot of things, and I don't know everything that she talked about because I didn't watch everything, so I can't ask questions I don't know about. But I do know that she went on about when they were on, I guess his private plane. I don't know. They were on a plane. It must be his private plane. Um, and that he beat her. That she testified that he beat her up on the plane in front of several people, evidently. Well, I don't know why they haven't testified to that fact, and maybe they will, but let's see. So what I'm getting is Amber is very hot-tempered, and she has a very strong will. You know what I mean? She's a very strong-willed woman, and very she's no wallflower. You know what I mean? She's not. So what I'm being shown is the way that her temperament is. If you knock me down, you better make sure I don't get up because I'm coming for you. She would, if if Johnny Depp would do something to her, she would retaliate. You know, she would retaliate. She wouldn't just lay there and cry. That's what I'm being shown. So she's got this mindset. If I get up, I'm coming after you. So you better make sure you knock me down, you better knock me out. So this was this altercation that took place on the plane. I do feel like Amber started it. And what I'm being shown is Johnny does have, you know, he has said that, I think, you know, I don't know, in so many words, that he doesn't believe in beating a woman and that his, you know, he saw his father hit his mother and all that. And I feel that Johnny's true to his own belief system, you know, he follows his rules. You know, you don't beat women. And I mean, that's how he feels. And he's true to his beliefs. You know, he didn't prevail with the UK trial, but he was so sure of his behavior, you know, that he wasn't an abusive husband, and then he, you know, he didn't prevail, and he's stuck. He's just stuck. He can't get past this, you know, that hey, I'm tainted something that I'm not. And that's why he's, you know, brought this defamation suit against Amber in the US, because he just can't move forward until he's been vindicated. Okay, it's so important for him because if you're, you know, just think about it. If you are accused of something that you didn't do, and you know his career's on the line too. His career's on the line. What people, everybody across the world thinks of him and all, and he really wants this vindication, and not just and I don't think it's the money. You know what I mean? It's not the money. It's the he wants to be vindicated because that's not who he is. So I'm going to ask, is he going to win that defamation trial? Will he win this trial? Gosh, it's so long. It's such a long trial, y'all. And then that had to be broken up because the judge had some other thing to do for the next, what, 11 days or something. So this is what I'm getting. Use your common sense, okay, with your intuition, right? And you could come to the conclusion yourself. That's what I'm getting. You just use your common sense and intuition. You can rely on that and you can figure out the end of this trial. All the manipulation, all the deception, all the lies, all the dry tears, all the bad acting will be seen through. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm being told. Okay. I don't feel like this jury will you know buy Amber's scheme. I don't think I think they're going to see through all her. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So I feel like Johnny will be successful in regaining his reputation and his star power, you know, and his earning potential. I think he's going to regain those things. And that's what's most important to him. So, in that sense, he's going to be successful. But I do think he's got a few more challenges ahead. Okay. He's got a few more challenges ahead, so I don't know if he'll completely win. I don't think this is going to be the outcome that everybody thinks it's going to be, but it is giving Johnny what he needs. So he will be successful, I think, in regaining his reputation. That will be successful. But I don't know. I don't think it's going to turn out exactly the way, I don't think it's going to be cut and dry. I mean, I don't know how it can't be because it seems like either you win or you lose, but I'm feeling like it's going to be a little mixture. It's going to be a little mixture because there's a few challenges ahead um, coming up in this trial. Okay, so I think it'll be maybe it'll be a draw. I don't know. Maybe the jury's going to come up with that they're both um, that they both have culpability in this problem that they had. I don't know, but I feel like it's not going to be the way we think. It's just not going to be as cut and dry as we think. But I do think it's going to be beneficial no matter what. It will be beneficial for Johnny Depp. It will resurrect his career and all. Okay. All right, guys. So thank you for tuning in. I was going to do some more readings, and I think I'm going to go ahead and close this one and do some other political readings also. So because there's a lot going on right now, and yeah. All right, guys. If you'd like to get a reading with me, just look below and contact my email. I have an open schedule this week. I have a few dates that are open. So if you'd like to get a reading with me, if you'd like to do a chakra balancing, if you need your home cleansed, anything like that, I'm available for those things. Okay. All right, guys. Do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. I will talk to you again soon. Bye for now. Y'all take care.